Yeah, let's watch some Tectone drama
Mentioned best
before I
revenue
go
ever. The
to
boycott
before
is
I go up
failing.
to the
That's
sunset.
3.4. I think the reason why the boycott is failing, and the thing that really annoys me, is now that all of these little bitch content creators who have decided to, now is the time they have to have a problem with me. Again,
Now
imagine
is the
that.
time that they have
Analytics are
to
doing
from.
good, and now is the time where all of them have a problem with me. And I'm going to be real, full disclosure to everybody watching my YouTube. I'm not going to let their levels of disrespect, misinformation, and bad mouthing go unnoticed. Okay? Because these people have been for 3 years, and they're doing all this bullshit. They're saying all this garbage to
What is
prevent me
that?
from actually talking out against Genshin.
Chowking Loyal.
Opening. Is that
Kumpletong sarap
Is that
with our
the
6
Mashos?
favorites in one plate.
season 2? Is that the original music?
Let's just be real. The
Oh,
majority of them are contracted
it
from
was from
Hoyoverse. They
that.
don't want people insulting
I've seen the
company. The
season
boycott
one.
is failing. I would honestly, at this point, I would
I didn't
honestly agree.
expect
I
it to
don't
be
think it
that
has
one.
failed. And in case you don't know, there was an article that came out against Hoyoverse the other day, which says that Hoyoverse has the slowest time to respond to consumers' complaints of pretty much any business by an absurd margin. I still believe that if we do see changes, it'll be in 4.5, not 4.4. But that's my opinion, and we will see that reflected.
Yeah,
By
there's
the
a
end of
good
February,
chance.
most
There's a
likely.
good chance that we won't be seeing anything in 4.4. That's right. That sounds true. Yeah, because it's already way too late for 4.4 changes to happen. I don't think they can amend it at this point. I don't think they're gonna be able to chase it.
So we're going to see. I'm going to stay hopeful, and yeah, I have not given up yet, but I will agree. And, apologies in advance. If someone makes a video on me disrespecting me or a post about me disrespecting me, I can't let that shit
He
slide
himself
because then that
C6
narrative flies around. I don't get to
Wait,
get
he
my
did?
side. I'm going to have to correct all of these dumb saying
Oh man,
untruthful shit about me.
Tectone, what
And
the
I
fuck are you
have. And I
doing
lay it
it?
down point by
I
point.
thought
I
you were
don't
the
cherry pick.
chosen one.
I take every single point and I break it down. That way they don't deter these motherfuckers.
I mean, I kind of get it though. I mean, just look at her. I mean, just freaking look at her. Ugh. She's quite possibly the hottest Genshin Impact character. And it's by a freaking landslide. She has that Tommy Mommy vibes. She has a freaking look at what's this thing called? She has a freaking glasses. Even though she's not showing any skin, she exudes that mommy vibes. That super duper sexy ass vibes. I kinda get it though. But still, yeah.
That's how they've been. That's how they've been for 3 years. For 3 years, they had me laying down like a dog. They did, but unfortunately, I do not wish to interact.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, no, I don't think this is the same one, right? Does it? Cause doesn't she have like those wings? I thought those wings were covering her back. I can't see her from behind. Cloud Retainer's back. Let's just Google it. Screw it. Yeah, cause it's basically covered up with the freaking hair and the freaking flaps. Is it exposed? Oh, dude, that freaking ass crack. Yeah, that freaking ass crack. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think I get why everyone is pulling for her.
Any of them ever again, and I'm not going to let their bad mouthing go unnoticed. I mean this genuinely. For every time they attack me, I will be responding. Every single.
There we
time.
go.
People are going to get tired
Thank
of
you,
it,
Tectone.
but it's what we have to do, and I appreciate the hell out of it.
Unlimited drama content. Awesome
All you
shit.
guys watching those videos.
I'm looking
Now,
forward
for
to
those
it.
who are here about the boycott, let's get back into it. And also, I appreciate the hell out of the subscribes and the follows lately. It's been insane. On Twitch and YouTube, the analytics are through the roof. And I do think we can make substantial change if we do not give up and let these dumb deter us. Let's continue.
Sweaty nerds and greasy degenerates. As the title would suggest, it appears that the
Wait, what?
boycott, the sort of fight against the way the players
Wait,
of
what?
Genshin Impact have been treated, is
Wait, what?
failing, at
He's
least at
also
this current
reacting.
moment.
So we're watching a video about a streamer watching a video. Wait, what the fuck?
In time.
I believe Zanyun is Zanyun is the highest selling unit of all time.
I
Wait,
wanted to
what?
talk about this because
What the? Wait, his face is on the freaking list. Wait. Shanyon is the highest selling one? What the fuck?
I was made aware of the revenue that they have been making for this currently active banner.
It's insane.
And they are breaking records right now, at least currently. Now,
Yeah, you see what I mean when I said that unfollowing them, doing the boycott, that's bullshit. That's not gonna do shit. It's not gonna matter. This is what freaking matters. This is what matters. If no one bought her, that's how you would yeah, but the problem is she looks so good. I kinda get why they wanted to pull for her. But god damn it. The timing is so bad, man. The timing is so
Just
be
terrible.
aware, this is only the first couple of days or so worth of revenue compared to the couple
Yeah,
of days
yeah,
or so
that's
worth
what
of
I
revenue
meant.
of all the
Most people would say, fuck Hoyoverse, fuck Genshin, this is a piece of shit game. They don't care about the players. But if there's a character that you like, who gives a shit about the extra stuff? If you can get the character that you like, and if it's gonna help you enjoy the game, none of it matters after some time. Just give it a month or so, and you'd be over it.
the other banners.
99% of the
So just
people
keep
would be
that in
freaking
mind.
over it.
We won't
I
fully
mean,
know
for real,
the
like,
true
what are you supposed to do when you have all these people who go online and talk about how upset they are with the game state, and then surprise, surprise, you pull up one of their streams or you look at their Twitter post like, oh, dude, I just see 6 Zanyun. Well, why would the company want to make change if you're still spending millions of dollars on it?
truth about how well the banner did until
What do
after
you mean digital
the
front?
3 weeks of that banner has concluded. And also keep in mind, this is only the iOS revenue for the China market. This is just a piece of the pie. This does not include global. This does not include Android. This does not include PC. This is just a piece of the puzzle, but it still shows us some awareness of how the boycott has affected their revenue, which does not seem to have affected their revenue very much at all, at least as it stands right now. Like I said, we need to wait till the end of this banner when, you know, the numbers would show a higher amount. We're still on like day 0, day 1.
Yeah, finally Winnie the Pooh is stepping in. W for Winnie. W for freaking Winnie. Imagine if I said that right now and then I suddenly disappear next week. If I disappear next week, you guys know what happened.
Numbers here. So just keep that in mind. So I just wanted to point that out. Now, let's talk about this. The
I freaking need an
Xianyun
ad
and
blocker.
Nahida banner is very, very hype. I understand that. Well, first of all, before we dive in too deep, the only reason why I found out about this as early as I found out about this is because of another channel called Jello Impact.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I thought Genshin clears Honkai Star Rail by a mile, but apparently Honkai Star Rail is earning a shit ton. Yeah, Honkai Star Rail
I
is
like
earning
their
a shit
content.
ton.
They make good Genshin Impact.
I didn't
It's
know
good so far
about
from what I've
that.
seen.
They are coming from the perspective of someone that mostly uploads for Genshin Impact,
Yeah.
and they do support
problem-
the kind of fight against the way they've treated players. So
The problem is that these people expect change overnight. That's the issue, right? You don't get to riot for 24 hours and expect immediate change. It's like with Reddit, when Reddit made these crazy changes to their platform, and people said, Reddit, we will riot for exactly 72 hours, and that'll show you. That's not how it works. You don't
Yeah,
get to
that
pout
is
for a
true.
little bit. And that's why none of this shit works, because these people hold it against me when I've tried to continue express my concerns, because expressing them once does nothing. If we're not consistent, then they don't get it. They consider their community whiny ADD dipshits, and they're just going to ignore you. Because if you just wait 24 hours, then Okay, it needs to be for longevity.
Just be aware of that. Don't go giving them any hate or anything like that. They weren't necessarily like completely boycotting their like the game in a way that they wouldn't
Yeah,
upload
he
for
is
the
true.
game.
He
They
is right.
still do
Yeah.
their uploads, but
People are yeah, that's why I mentioned it's probably not gonna be on 4.4 as well. That is true, because it's already way too late to do anything at this point. And they're probably maybe, just maybe, they're thinking about it. But they're probably gonna be having meetings about it, and then more meetings about it, and then probably some market research bullshit in order to figure out, would this be a good idea? Would giving them 10 more pulls be a good idea? Is that not gonna affect our stats in the long run? Is this gonna be a shit show? Oh, Genshin Honkai Impact gave 20, and now they don't have players. That's not gonna work for us, dude. Some
they
shit like
don't
that, maybe.
support the way that
Because
trailers or
Honkai,
players
dude,
have
I'm so sad that Honkai Impact is freaking dying. They have so many good character designs.
been treated
I
up
wish they would add it into Genshin.
to this point. They do feel just like the rest of us that they should be giving their players more rewards, etc., etc. I come from the perspective of someone that has boycotted the game at least to a degree. I made a video about this not fully this situation, but how Honkai Star Rail compares to Genshin Impact because of the way it's been
Maybe I should make a why Honkai Impact is better than Genshin Impact video. Oh
treating its
man.
players.
Oh boy.
And I currently have not been playing the game since all this stuff started because I feel like that's the best way to support this boycott and this fight against the situation is by simply not playing the game, not paying money in the game. Fight with your wallet kind of a situation. Also, one way you can fight
100%.
it is by just not playing.
Numbers are everything to companies. And if they see their numbers dipping, what do you think they're going to think? Oh, this is fine? Hell no. They made a gacha game, which is one of the most predatory genres of video games that you can make. You can paint it in this pretty color of, wow, look at my waifus. These games are made to make money and make a lot of money very quickly,
that's a
and
shit ton of
hiding
money.
all of the predatory systems in it by saying, oh, slot machine? No, this is wishing. Okay, they
Genshin is mid, most characters are bland, the gameplay outside of the character action concept is boring. Bosses are just punching bags, lemon leaf before getting cans. I mean, to be fair, I kinda agree with you with regards to the characters are bland. Most characters are kinda bland. Yeah. Dude, I literally showed it on earlier. I literally showed it earlier. Honkai Impact? Look at dude. Honkai Impact for sure. Characters. These guys look absolutely amazing. Kiana, her sure? Amazing. And this is one of her sure forms. She has a shit ton. She has like 2 or 3, maybe 4. I can't remember. You see that? No, maybe not. Maybe not that. Okay, maybe not that. Awesome shit. You see, awesome shit. Where's Raiden May? Raiden May is my favorite one. Where the hell is Raiden? There we go. You see that? This is literally Raiden Shogun, but better. This is literally Raiden Shogun, but better. Awesome. Honkai Star Rail. Let me see HSR slash art. I kinda get what they're trying to do with Genshin Impact. Maybe they're trying to make it more grounded. But it's a motherfucking video game. It's a goddamn gacha game. We don't need grounded bullshit. We need freaking awesome looking bullshit. We need freaking awesome looking Giga Chads and Dommy Mommies and freaking big titty ladies. Yeah, splash arts are always gonna be cool. To be fair, splash arts are always gonna be cool. Because they can add some... Wait, what the heck? Why is it loading so slow? I think they're trying to make it a thematic thing where it's kind of the olden style, olden days kind of style. But we literally have a freaking space traveler in Genshin Impact. The freaking traveler. That's who. They've already mentioned that there was a freaking traveler before the traveler. They could have literally added, they could have literally made the freaking better looking armor. Better looking Giga Chads, better looking Dummy Mommy. What the fuck is this thing? Dude, I think my internet is struggling. I'm running with 80 Mbps internet. Look at this freaking weapon. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense thematically because Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact are more technologically advanced eras. But god damn it, they could just make something up. They could just change the aesthetics a little bit. Make something look like a Hersher. Make something look like this thing. Change a bit of stuff. Case in point, Navia. Navia looks good. Navia looks good. Navia looks thematic. Navia fits what they have in Genshin. And her weapon looks lit. And then we have something like Amber. Look at Amber Third. Amber Genshin. Look at this. Look at this piece of shit. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I hate Amber. Amber's a piece of shit. They need to add more character designs, more like popping character designs. They can just change the thematics or the way the metal bits, let's say compared to what we have on Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact. They could just change the way the other stuff in here, the metallic stuff in here, to fit the thematics of Genshin Impact. They could just literally change the thematics. The theme, maybe? Is that the right word? The theme? Style? The stylist? The stylist? Stylistic thing? Whatever. What the fuck? Oh, sweet mama. Oh, shit. Also, why does this MC have a freaking spear and mine uses a freaking baseball bat? What kind of piece of shit MC do I have in Honkai Star Rail? God damn it. This is why I don't use the MC in Honkai Star
Painted
Rail.
all these pretty colors. Oh,
But yeah, let's
really high.
continue. Also, imagine, I mentioned it earlier, but imagine if they have as much costumes in Honkai or in Genshin Impact as there is in Honkai Impact. It's literally free money.
Money Meg? No. You're just pulling for
No, I did not
waifus
know
and
that.
husbandos. And it's pretty much, they paint this shit where they try to make you feel like you're not.
Wait, what the heck happened? God damn it! I seriously freaking need I need a freaking ad blocker for a
But
stream.
you are. Now, the thing is, these games can be very fun when played responsibly, just like actual gambling can be fun when done responsibly. But the problem is when,
Yeah, what up?
well, they release FOMO after
Actually,
FOMO event, which leads
maybe I should
players
move my
to
chat
doing,
in here.
some regrettable things with their currency.
There we go.
And sometimes
I
their
have
time
thought
as
of a
well.
script for
Playing
you
the
when you
game,
roast
because
Tectone.
giving them
Why would I want to
the
roast
player retention
Tectone?
numbers still counts too.
Other than
As long as they
liking
can show
Asmon calling him
investors that people
Dicktone,
are playing the game,
that's
they will
about
still get investment
all
money
I can
for
think
the
about
future
it.
of
Example of Danhang is a 4-star, but he has a super Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
the game. Investor player retention
Yeah, that's the thing
numbers.
also about Honkai Impact. That's the same thing in Honkai Impact. There are because the way they did it is it's Valkyries, right? And they have their versions. The way they did it is a character, let's say for example, Kiana has multiple armor sets. And then she has better Valkyries like the Hersher, the freaking Night Moonbeam. I don't remember the other names because there's way too much. They could have just made them for the good looking guys. For actually, I don't know any 4-star 4-star characters. Okay. Candice. Let's say, for example, Candice. Candice is one of the best or one of the better thematic characters that I can think of in Genshin Impact. I love her character design. I love Candice so much in Genshin Impact. If only she wasn't a useless 4-star piece of shit. She has a freaking shield. She has a spear. That's one of like my favorite archetypes in fantasy games. And I can't use her because she needs to be C6 to be useful, to be usable, or she's just complete trash. Also, her kit is kinda boring. But god damn it, I love her thematic, her theme. I love her design. I love her character theme. And she's also a very very nice Onesan, which just elevates her. Also, she has heterochromia.
Still counts to them.
Why
As
couldn't they
long
do
as
that
can
in
show
Genshin?
investors
They could just make it so that maybe an Archon bless them with extra powers. Wabam, insta 5-star. Candice nuts. Make her 5-star. Give her freaking blessing from Hydro Archon. I have no idea, dude. I don't, other than very few streamers and YouTubers, I don't know who the heck streams. I don't give a shit about who else streams. I just watch my own, what's it called? My own group of things that I want to watch. Although, I should probably watch more. But yeah, I usually just focus on the stuff that I like, that I enjoy,
that
the
people
people that I enjoy, the streamers that I enjoy. And then if they recommend, maybe this guy has the same views as this guy, I can get with that. Let me see. Is his or her presentation good? Great.
are playing the game, they will still get
Savvy.
investment money for the future of the game. So
Absolutely, and that's why people like, for example, Envy Asti, who says I should be the only
I'll check later.
getting praise in this community, does not
I
understand.
don't
that,
think
you
I've
know,
heard
bless
of
his
her.
soul, he's
Wait,
just
I
a little
think
bit
I've
dumb,
heard
that's
of that
okay. He
name, but
doesn't
I'm not quite sure.
understand that time whales are just as guilty as people who spend money. Like, let's be
Wait, I
real.
completely
If
I
you're-
got
Asti, who says
investment money for they can them
I forgot what they were
FOMO
talking
event,
about.
which leads players to doing, well, some regrettable things with their currency and sometimes their time as well.
playing the game, because giving them the player retention numbers still counts to them. As long as they can show investors that people are playing the game, they will still get investment money for the future of the game. So
Absolutely, and that's why people like, for example, Envy Asti, who says I should be the only mother who should be getting praise in this community, does not understand, and bless his soul, he's just a little bit dumb, that's okay. He doesn't understand that time whales are just as guilty as people who spend money. Like, let's be real. If you're playing the game for 17 hours every day, grinding nonstop on stream, well, one, you yourself are giving the company insane player retention numbers, right? And I'm not saying this is something that he has to stop, but he should be at least aware of his actions, that he is not as guilt-free as he thinks he is, because he thinks that he's just, oh, well, I'm no part of the problem. I should be getting praised for what I do. But the things that you were also showing people is that if this guy can do it free to play this easily, then if I spend a little bit of money, I should be able to do it too. And then people who have spent money, who are getting outperformed by this guy's account because he plays 24/7 in Wales this time, are thinking, man, I'm still this bad and he hasn't spent money. I need to spend more money. People are going to take your actions with ways that you don't mean them. But people need to be aware of that. Just like me, I can tell someone to not attack another content creator, and they can still do exactly that. And I'm fully aware of that. But the problem is that this is about a meaning. There's a more meaningful thing than these petty CCs fighting each other right now. Everybody taking shots at me, and don't get me wrong, I've taken shots as well because of issues that have perceived over 3 years of time. But this is more than just that. This is about being aware of your actions and attempting to better a game that currently we are distracting all the player base from actually doing, hence why the boycott can be perceived to be failing. Also, this narrative I really don't like, because putting out the boycott is failing is going to deter a lot of people, which is, not good, because people are going to see
What he said about people playing even though being free to play, I hadn't actually thought about that. That is actually a very good point. Because when I think about games like this, I usually immediately go to the whale part. Because they're usually the ones that have a bigger, what's it called? Bigger influence when it comes to gacha games, when it comes to games like this. But yeah, that's actually a very good point because they could literally just use the numbers. They could say, "Oh no, let's say for example, the whale stop playing," or let's say for example, the whale stop paying, but they still play. Everyone still plays, but the investors are gonna be like, "Oh come on, guys, do better. They're not paying us." They could just say, "This is gonna pass. We just need to weather this out. Give it a month or so." That's not happening. I love Tectone. I love Dictone. The only beef that would happen between me and Tectone would probably be me calling him Dictone because I just find it funny. Asmongold calling him Dictone. The first time I heard Asmon call him Dictone, the way Asmon pronounced it has such gusto that I just laughed my ass off. But yeah, that's not happen. So far I haven't seen anything that he said that is like super well. To be fair, it's not like I've been watching every single one of these videos. But yeah, so far the videos that I've seen about him, it seems grounded. It seems logical.
Oh, it's failing. That must.
But yeah, getting back to the point, even if they lose like a couple of millions for a character, they can just weather it out and just say it's gonna be better on the next patch. Just don't pull out. I mean the investors. Nah, God damn it. That's gonna be yeah, just don't pull out. We can weather this out and then we can make it better. But when it comes to the player side, especially the free to play players, they're not gonna do the they're not gonna do the boycott if they're gonna do it at all for far too long because it's literally preventing yourself from being able to pull for the next character that you would want. It's literally 60 primos a day. They're literally gonna log in every day for the 60 primos. Because if you like Genshin, if you like the character, if you like gacha games, and there's no other better choice, that's what you're gonna do. You're probably not gonna be playing it for a lot of time, but as long as you log in, you're gonna be part of their statistics, their daily player statistics.
Must mean
Oh
it's
boy.
failed. Okay, I give up.
That is one way you can fight it if you want it. But let's get into this.
Let's
Jin Yun and Nikita.
just say that the Tectone and me and Lemon will blow it. God damn it, no. What the Tectone, be careful of your baldy head. Or it will be up my ass because you're damn right dead. Tectone, be careful of your baldy head. Or it will be up my ass because you're goddamn right, daddy. You goddamn right, you baldy. There we go.
Is doing crazy well. And I understand, right?
I added Gustav.
Jian Yun, please correct me if I'm wrong on how you say that, by the way, in the comments. Constructive criticism is always appreciated. But Nahida is literally one of the best characters in the entire game. She's
Yeah, also,
the best
dude, I don't know what Lemon. What do you mean? What do you mean? There was some sort of fraudulent happening. Fraudulent. What was it that you mentioned earlier? Because I don't think they're gonna lie about the sales, because Nahida is in there. Nahida is literally the best Dendro unit you could get right now. At least that I can understand, because she can make freaking Hyper Bloom explode with crit. And Hyper Bloom tryhards are gonna want her, right? So I don't think they need to I don't need God damn it, my brain is freaking farting again. I don't think they need to lie about the sales numbers, considering that Nahida is such a good pull, such a great character, such a useful character. just for just for the just for the kit that she does. And then her story is one of the best. And then Shanyon is basically just dummy mommy. She's basically just gonna print money. Everyone seen Shanyon? Just dude, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Everyone that sees this is basically just yeah, take my wallet, take my house and lot, take everything from me.
character in the entire game.
It's
Is that
basically
true?
easy
Man, I
money,
should go
man.
pull one right now, huh? Wait, how is she? How is she?
Wait, what the hell
better?
do you mean her lips? God damn, God damn it, Evan. Son of a bitch. No, get back to the world. God damn it.
How is she better than that Jack
Don't
guy?
follow
Is
the
it
light.
because of her Dendro expansion zone? She's EM enabler. She's better than Al Hatham. Al Hatham better DPS though. So she's just better at applying Dendro. I still won't pull her.
Yeah, what
because
I
of
just said.
damage.
She's basically
Yeah,
the best Dendro
I
character.
know. I
If
know.
you want
If you're
Hyper
running
Bloom.
Hyper Bloom, you want Nahida. It's just kind of like, it's practically a requirement. You don't literally
It's really annoying because what
Get
Dendro
Nahida,
did
easy
to
Hyper
Genshin
Bloom.
Impact
Get
is kind of
C to
what Death Knights
Nahida.
did to
God damn,
World of Warcraft,
explode everything
where
with
when
Hyper
they came
Bloom.
out, you could play other things, but it's like, why wouldn't you just play a Death Knight? Like, why wouldn't you just play Hyper Bloom? And when things get that out of control, it makes it really unfun for players. Like, and I genuinely want to ask this: why in the would anybody want to play Geo? Why would anybody want to play Geo? Why would anybody want to play Vaporize when you can just run Hyper Bloom and just brainlessly slaughter everything?
have to have her, but like, I mean, come on, she's actually
Well, I tried the exploding everything with Hyper Bloom on floor 11 today in Abyss, but everyone just freaking teleports away, so there is that.
that good, head and shoulders above anybody else. And you can see that because the third highest revenue up here, you can see for a day 0.
What do you mean by that? Because everyone is just saying Hyper Bloom, or at least everyone that I've seen talking about Spiral Abyss, or talking shit about Spiral Abyss, just mentioned that Hyper Bloom basically clears Spiral Abyss. That's true, but he didn't say it that way. He said it in a way that if you're gonna wanna be like super what's it called again? Super efficient, you're just gonna Hyper Bloom. That's also what's been turning off a lot of players that are a lot of Giga Whales, or at least the ones that I've heard of, is that even though they farm super oh shit, that burp came out of nowhere. Yeah, even though they farm super Giga hard for a Chad character, a freaking 1k EM party Hyper Bloom does the same damage output.
Day 1 banner is also Nahida, right? So it just goes to show that this is a very, very valuable character. Nahida, even though it's a rerun, is still a very, very valuable character. And Jian
Wait, Nahida's rerun twice already? What the hell is happening here?
Yun is also a very high value character because this is a fun new kind of play style. This is a highly anticipated character for the game. People have wanted, Cloud Retainer for a very, very long time. It's also a
Why is people
unique-
wanted Cloud Retainer though? Because before she was released, didn't she just have a freaking this thing? Cloud Retainer bird. Isn't she just literally like this the entire time before this was released? Or was this art released before? Wait, was she on the cutscene? Because I only remembered Cloud Retainer's cutscene being this thing. Wait, no. Where was it? The bird. Wait, this one? Wait, this is a teaser though. Because this is the teaser, right? This was only released this year, right? Wait, this is an item. God damn it. There we go. Where is the birdie version? God damn it, there is no birdie version. Did they release the splash art before? Did they release the splash art before? Because I only remember seeing Cloud Retainer like this the entire time. Go to images. Okay. See the side-by-side thing? This thing? Wait, below it? This thing? But this is leaks though. Oh boy.
Body type in the game, she's like really hot, and a
Well,
lot
yeah, that is true.
Okay,
That is true. Yeah,
she
she's
has a
super
unique
hot.
body type of being really hot. I mean, she is stupid hot. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah,
dude,
she
she's
she
got
she
these
she
girls, they
basically
interact-
she basically freaking scale. She basically towers over every other characters. There is almost no competition against her, especially with her character archetype.
Wow, bro.
of the body types
The
in
character
Genshin
archetype,
Impact. You know,
there
this
is
is a
no
game
competition.
made in China.
Because everyone is either a super young character or a teenage looking character. But she's
A
the
lot of,
dummy.
especially the female
She's a
characters,
freaking dummy
have
hot
kinda
mommy
small,
character.
sort of petite
She's the
body
MILF.
styles. This is a tall, you know, more like older looking character.
Yeah, imagine that people like that.
Yeah,
that's just
plus she has a freaking dude. One of the things I actually like about one of the few things that I actually get attracted to is a nice looking lady wearing glasses.
shocker, right?
It's
Wait, so does she have a bigger boob
yeah.
and a bigger ass than Eula? Does she actually have a unique body type? Like, is she the most like? Does she actually have the biggest? Boobs
I
and
am
biggest
into
ass?
glasses
What about
wearing
Shenhe? No,
ladies.
yes, I say, like her body looks just like Shenhe. Am I crazy?
Somewhat rare for the game. So this is a unique, hot, interesting.
Tectone,
new,
can you
fun,
please move
fresh
your face
character
over to the left?
alongside
Just a little bit to the
literally
left.
one of the best characters in the game. This
Boink.
banner is
Wait,
incredibly
what is she doing?
hype. Take a look at the other banners you see here. Do any other banners seem as powerful?
Tectone, Dictone,
interesting
man.
as
Can
this
you
up here?
please
Yeah,
move your
Farina and
face a bit
Baiju.
to the left?
Yeah, sure. Farina's cool, but is Baiju as interesting? For a
It feels a
rerun?
bit weird looking at the Cloud Retainer with Tectone's head. Look at this thing, man.
Is
Come on,
incredibly
Tectone.
hype. Really one of the best characters in the game.
God damn it,
This
Tectone.
banner is incredibly hype. Take a look at the other banners you see here. Do any other banners seem as powerful or interesting as this up here? You have Farina and Baiju. Yeah, sure. Farina's cool, but is Baiju as interesting for a rerun as someone as like Nahida? No. Nahida, sure, powerful. And Yoimiya. Is Yoimiya as powerful or popular of a rerun as Nahida? No. Venti rerun all by himself? No.
Wait.
Ayato
How the did
Is Yoimiya actually this popular? Because this is literally just 100,000 difference. I don't I actually don't know who did the one that made the original video is, but he's saying it in a way that seemed like Yoimiya and Nahida has a massive difference between Shanyon and Nahida, But this is literally just it's literally just 100K difference. Yeah, but the way he's saying it, it seemed like Yoimiya wasn't popular. But look at the difference.
Venti's rerun by himself get 3.8. Like that is actually wild. Like that
Wait,
is
what the
that
fuck?
is
Holy shit! Venti's rerun is 3.8. She runs with someone like Raiden or Nahida. Oh, I see. Wait, is it not tallied separately? Do they not have like separate tallies there? Oh, they all wait. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's true.
truly insane to me.
And Venti, no. Yelan and Xiao, yeah, kind of, but like, I don't know. I don't think so. When you look at all of the other ones here on the top,
I would also argue here.
I guess
feel like
that makes
Sandian and
sense. Yeah,
Nikita
I guess I
both
misunderstood
sold
it.
really well, but I feel like the Farina banner is just Farina sales. Personally, I personally believe that it's just Farina sales because I don't think anybody's pulling for Baiju.
of this list, nothing
I was pulling for Baiju. You son of a bitch, Baiju. Well, it ended. It ended well for me though, because I got Nahida. But god damn it, I wanted to get Baiju so
compares
much 2 months
to
ago
the hype of this banner.
Yep.
So I get it.
or 3 months
Makes
ago. I can't
sense that
remember.
this banner is doing really, really well. It's very, very hype, highly anticipated. People are very happy as far as
I think Lemon fell asleep because it's already way too late.
players go about this banner. So it makes sense that it's doing very well. However, it's also at the same time that a lot of players are boycotting the game. But something to keep in mind, right? With this
The
whole
heck you
boycott,
talking
with
about?
the fight against the, treatment of the Genshin Impact players, is that most players are probably younger players that probably don't even look at this stuff online. They probably don't even look at
Wait,
Twitter
am I
or
the captain
YouTube
B?
or any of that
Son
crap.
of a bitch,
They
what
just
the fuck?
log in, they play their cozy game, and they have a little fun, and then they log out. They don't really care much more beyond that. It's a very casual game, and so players play it very casually and don't necessarily look up all this meta stuff. Or
Yeah, yeah, I
third-party
noticed it. Oh,
outside
wait, that's
information.
me.
Yeah,
in
What
order
the
to-
we've
fuck?
been through all this before. I mean, obviously, Genshin Impact is paraded by a swarm of normies. Okay, no one is denying that whatsoever. However, I do think it is important for companies to listen to all facets of their player base because if this is really the narrative, because a lot of people were saying this, like why you should give up on boycotting and just play the game, but this is literally just saying, okay, well, nothing's ever going to change, so why the would you bother, right? It's a very weak argument for what they're trying to say.
to play their game. It is a
So this is exactly what I said years ago, which is accept the game or quit, and that is entirely what is being said again, and it's the truth. That's what's truly sad. But I really think 1.3 million followers lost on Douyin is gotta be enough for them to say or do something. I know a lot of people say that that's not true, but I genuinely feel for 4.5 something's gonna happen.
niche.
We'll
He's kinda right, but I don't believe so. Cause it's literally just followers. They could just bought the shit out of that thing. Also, he's kinda right that people wouldn't just do as I mentioned earlier, the boycott thing. No one's gonna do that because they want Primogems. Everyone wants Primogems for the character that they would be pulling for the future, right? Even dude, I joked about boycotting, but I'm still freaking farming because I'm streaming it because I'm gonna get like 1,000 something primos. I'm doing dailies because I want to be. I'm just addicted to gambling. God damn it. Well, at least it's not real money. It's Genshin money. But god damn it, gambling is so good. But
Also-
yeah, hopefully still with the CCP swooping in, something happens. I forgot what I wanted to say earlier. I
minority
got
of
sidetracked.
players that even look at the YouTube stuff or the Twitter stuff, and so you already have a small group of the player base that even care about this boycott or fighting against the
Oh
situation.
yeah, now I remember. Now I remember what I wanted to say about the boycott thing. The thing about boycotts and gaming is it doesn't blend well because people want the game to be better. Every player that are shouting about this thing, they just want the game to get better. They just want to get rewarded better. But at the same time, they don't want the game to fail. Well, probably 95% of the player base don't want the game to fail because probably 95%, maybe 80% of the people that play Genshin Impact actually enjoy Genshin Impact, even though it's just casually playing it. So there could possibly, maybe just possibly, be the worry there that if they do join the join probably this is even more so relevant to Wales, but there could possibly be the worry that if they do the boycott, Genshin Impact could randomly like plummet down and then slowly decay and then just end service. Especially if you paid like 100k, because people have spent 100k dollars in this game. Especially those people, they wouldn't want the game to freaking end in like 2, 3 years, 4 years, maybe 5 years to be realistic. So it kind of doesn't meld well together. The boycott and wanting the game to be better. That's why there should be another way of doing it. But unfortunately, the other way of doing it, which is basically making noise like Tectone is doing, is just basically getting gatekept by the dumbass dipshit Twitter jackasses. Hobo piece of shits in Twitter that are just simping so much for Genshin Impact that they don't understand that's like the best way of going about requesting for a game to improve. Because people, if you do you think they would read every single one of our what's it called again, surveys? If you just give it like 1 star, 5 star, they're gonna be like, oh, there's 100 1 star here. Just throw them in the trash bin. It is what it is. That's basically what's gonna happen.
And so when
Yeah,
you're
the
already
White
dealing
Knights.
with a small minority that even care about it, even less of that minority are actually willing to fight the situation or boycott the game in a way.
Genshin Impact is way too big. It has way too many player base. It has way too big of a player base for them to literally uh do a one by one thing or uh what's it, a cataloging of the suggestions that players would send.
That actually matters.
So if players could go behind a content creator, let's say for example Tectone has 700 something subscribers. Every single one of them play Genshin, for example. He'd be like, okay, I represent this group of people. We want this thing to happen. Can you look at this? Instead of 700,000 people sending them, sending them like surveys one by one. Well, they should still send the surveys one by one with the freaking ratings. But the ratings is what they will see, but not the things that we want, the things that players want to be improved upon. Basically, they see the numbers, but not the reason for the numbers, is what I'm trying to say.
Say, oh man, really don't like this game for 2 seconds, and then go back to spending thousands of dollars.
Most people just complain to themselves. They don't unsubscribe. They don't stop paying for the battle pass. They just complain about it on Twitter, and then that's it.
Yep.
They don't really actually actively do anything about it.
And now that Genshin Impact community has a track record of doing it, because I guarantee, let's say a next
What the
patch
heck
comes
is
out, there's a
Natlan? We
days leave
autopilot
Archon
on
quest,
Natlan.
everybody is going to be like, oh, dude, game saved. Oh, finally! Like, bro, it's just so irritating, man. Like, it's been 3.5 years. Surely these
Did
these
he really
kids have
though?
turned 18 yet.
I
Surely
mean,
they
to be
know
fair,
how the world works.
to be I can't blame him though. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at her, man. She's way too good. I can't blame him.
Surely, but they just time after time again, man. Just people just keep playing. I have once again, I have not touched 4.4 at all. I have not.
He
Spent
at least
an
he's
hour.
doing
It
it.
really blows
At
to
least
see
he's
it.
doing
But I
his
just
part
can't
for it.
put it in my goals
Congratulations.
will not let me.
So you're already
I just got
dealing
a
with a small
notification and
minority
know
of
you
players
up.
that would even want to fight this, and an even smaller minority of players that actually want to physically do something about the situation and stop playing the game or stop using their wallet to pay for things in the game. It is a very, very niche amount of players
She's
in
so fun.
comparison to the rest of the game and the rest of the pair.
What's her lore? Does she have good lore? Let me guess, something really bad and sad happened, and that's pretty much it? Or did they finally do something unique?
February.
Does she have a
That
tragic
was
backstory,
just-
or she's just a bird?
Oh yeah, he
She's just a
started
bird?
this before.
Her lore is that she's a
reset.
bird. She's overworked and sad. Ooh woo. Okay, so her whole lore is that she's just a bird. So that's it. So she didn't have like a story quest that was like, I'm so misunderstood.
I don't think
and
he's
sad.
saying that he has a problem with others doing it, because the videos that I've seen, he literally mentioned that he understands why people play it, but what he is mad about, based from what I have seen, is that people want change, but they are gatekeeping him and the other content creators that are voicing their opinions on what's bad about the game.
Cloud Retainer wanted.
That's
that
what
would
the
be a
issue
really good
was.
story. I would love that shit. Like she's just going around everybody in Liyue. She just misses her disciples and comes to live in Liyue. Oh, she's sad and she moved into Liyue. Okay.
Player base that actually want to do something about this situation. So
No, I don't think that's how it works,
unfortunately,
man. Because
this is
he
a-
literally just
it's
sounds like a
almost
freaking wrestler.
losing battle in a way.
Because
If enough
his voice
people
is just like that.
complain, if enough people do something to where you can instill some form of change, then yeah, you can get it done. It technically only takes one person to win a battle, but this is a really tough battle
'Cause
with such a small amount of
how
people
that
actually
thing
fighting
usually
this
goes
battle.
is how you're gonna
Yum.
perceive it.
And I do
People
like
will
Genshin
perceive
Impact.
him-
Don't take it the wrong way. I love the game. I think it is a good game.
In
I think
how
it could
he is
be
not trying
better,
to say
but
it, or in
making
how
it better
he's
would
not
be
trying to
listening
portray
the
it.
players
It is
and,
what it
you
is.
know,
It's what happens.
just
People have
improving
different
upon what the
perception on
players
things.
want in the
I'm going to play 4.5. I will be playing 4.5. I will be doing the story quest in 4.5, and we're going to see
I mean,
how the game is in 4.5.
If
We're
that's
gonna skip
his
all of
shtick,
4.4.
I don't really give a shit.
We'll see if 4.5 has
If it
changes.
works,
if it does, we'll play.
thank you,
I
Tectone.
think they're going to say something. 4.5 is mid. How do you know?
and that's not something that they seem very willing
4.5 is a filler patch? Dude, 2 dead patches in a row would not be. Not even, what, 3 dead patches in a row? Like, what the f are people doing, man?
to do. If it ain't broke,
it's
Oh
insane
wait,
because Genshin Impact
dude,
content creators will
that pause timing, man, that's so good. Thank you, Tectone. Now I see what now I see what Evan meant.
play Genshin Impact and their viewership will go down from them just talking unless it's Spiral Abyss. Like what do people do, man?
don't fix it, right? And that's how they're acting.
Spiral Abyss
Now,
is like the
Let's talk
worst
about something else
endgame.
that's very important, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about the other guys, other players, but Spiral Abyss I think is like the worst endgame. It's the shittiest, blandest piece of shit endgame that I've ever done. We need more endgame in this game, man. We need something more to do.
Because yeah, sure, like a million
that-
people can like
It literally doesn't have to. It literally doesn't have to give anything. It just needs to be something that we could play that has some semblance of difficulty that we can play with co-op or solo or whatever, or just a freaking wave.
unsubscribe to one of the social media sources for Genshin Impact, and they might notice that and then use bot accounts to make it look like that never happened. But is that going to truly make a dent? Is that truly going to make the devs care? Because I'll tell you what number they actually care about. The only number they truly care about
Is this thing, this freaking thing.
is the number that you see on screen.
Yep.
This is
Yeah.
all they really care about. The
It's all there
revenue.
is to it. It's
Yep.
all
And
a
if
money
their
game.
revenue is unaffected to
Now,
them,
now, once again, it's not the number they only care about
Well,
because
yeah, not
losing
yeah.
followers will directly influence the amount of money they make. If less people play the game, it will affect the revenue. Now,
The thing, I kind of don't agree with Tectone there, because the thing is, it's literally just socials. There's probably, let's say, for example, they lost like 1 million or something followers in Doyen, right? Realistically, do you think that 1 million players are gonna stop farming daily, especially if they're free to play? Spoiler alert, it's not. 60 primos. That's a third of a pool. If it was me, I'm a free to play, sort of free to play player. I'm not gonna stop playing it. It's 60 primos, man. I freaking want. I want to save up for a freaking dummy mommy that's coming in the future. That shit is not gonna stop me from playing.
some part of me wants to believe that they would have made it even more if this boycott didn't occur, and perhaps that
I
number.
think the only like major influence or major effect that them losing the followers would be on their literally what's it called again? Investor side. Their investors would probably be, oh shit, what the fuck is happening? Dude, guys, fix this shit. They'd probably be panicking, but on the Genshin side, on the business side of Genshin itself, they're probably gonna be like, just make bot accounts. We still have the players. Look at the player base. It's still there. They're still logging in. They're playing. Easy, GG. Let's slap in Shanyon. Boom, 4 million. There you go. You see, it's a non-issue.
Would have been somewhere up here, but maybe I'm just coping and hopeful. But surely the will of the player base is not that weak, right?
or at least
Wait, we'll talk about it next time.
seemingly unaffected to them, then they're gonna keep doing whatever it is that they want to do.
I don't wait. This is completely unrelated to the video, but I don't think she's a dummy mommy though. She feels more like she feels more like a big sister. What did I spell it correctly? Yeah, she feels more like a big sister. She has that big sister vibes. Wait, who the hell is Shiori? Dude, I freaking hate this character. I hate this character. Because her voice is so good. Dude, if they slapped her voice on Cloud Retainer, I would probably be simping. Wait, no, that's dude, I just became a fur confirmed. Okay, let's do it. If they gave Chiori's voice actress to Cloud Retainer, holy shit, that would be so good. That would be so good. Cause dude, look at this. There's nothing in there. There's no attraction in here whatsoever other than her voice. Yeah, but Chiori, so far, in my few months of playing Genshin Impact, Chiori's voice actress was my favorite one. I just hated that her character is this. Look at this. Look at this poor excuse of a big dummy mummy voice. Look at that. What the fuck are we looking at? Now imagine her voice on her. Boom. Best thing in the world.
Right? You could boycott the game all you want, but if we don't actually make a difference, if we don't make a dent in this amount of revenue that they're making, they're not going to care that much. And even if they do give us more rewards or, you know, some more interesting fun events, etc., etc.
I genuinely don't even remember her voice. I just remember how I felt when I first heard it, and then I saw her. I was so mad. I was so pissed off. Dude, who would want to? Damn, god damn it. God damn. Let's move on
It's
from
going
that.
to probably be
shit.
pretty minimal unless we really see something like big from the players. Like when Zhongli came out and people sort of boycotted Zhongli, but when they boycotted Zhongli, they fought with their wallet. they refunded payments that they had made in the game. That made a change. Because
You know why that's not gonna happen? You know why that's not gonna happen? Two big reasons. Two big reasons. Two massive reasons. You see that? You see that part over there? You see that part over there? Yeah, there's some massive difference there. I know what he's trying to say, but one does not simply compare titties to flat chested. He's hot, but he is not Shanyon hot. He is not dead drop gorgeous. Gorgeous. How they pronounce that name? God damn it. Dude, I need more sleep, man. My brain is
we're
no longer
seeing
working.
chargebacks. When
Look at one last time. Look at that. Look. You dare compare these two? Do you know how much percentage male players play this game? Actually, I'm not quite sure, but there's probably more male players than female players. Because of those badonkas. Who are we kidding?
the developers started seeing
I didn't even know that you could do that.
chargebacks, they were like, "Oh no!"
Wait, what do you mean
Whoa,
Zhongli
whoa, whoa,
Arca? Wait. Before we continue. Wait, I gotta check that. Zhongli Archon outfit. Nah, it's still kinda lame, man. To be fair, it looks a bit better, dude. They should have made it. They should have made it like this, man. Why is it not like this? Oh yeah, the black thing, yeah, dude. This thing looks infinitely better. This is bullshit. This is Archon. Bullshit? Archon. What the fuck is Hoya do? What the fuck is Genshin Devs doing? I can never understand what the hell the Genshin Devs are doing.
Pump the brakes. We gotta do something about
Wait, what?
this.
The
And they
ball? Wait, what the hell do you mean? Zhongli Archon outfit. What do you mean ball? This thing? This is the only one with the... No, that's not a ball. It... Are you referring to this one? Son of a bitch. God damn it. What is the first one? This one? The bell? Fourth pick? I mean, it's basically the same thing, though. It's basic. Yeah, it does look good. But to be honest, I kind of don't like how they... The male physique, the topless male physique. Look at this. This is why... This is why we can't have nice things in anime games. What was his name again? The one that has Beetle games? That dumbass guy? The ogre? What's the name of the ogre guy? The one with the weird outfit? Ito. Yeah, thank you, Ito. The way Ito looks in picture, he looks good. But in game, look at the freaking rendering in game. Wait, look at that. It looks fake abs, man. It looks so fake. That's why I think this would be better. Because the abs that they do in game looks super fake. It kind of kills the immersion. Male characters in Genshin look so much better when they're fully clothed. They just look so much better.
buffed Zhongli, and they've never done something like that ever again, and that's because the player base hasn't reacted in that way ever again. There's a lot of nostalgia with this game. There's a lot of the feeling of, I don't want to miss out
Go
on
for
my
Yaimiko,
progress
she
in
will
this
be good in
game.
Hyper Bloom.
That is how players act, and if they continue
I kinda like Kuki Shinobu because she heals, and you know how terrible I am at playing this game. I basically need the clutch.
this game up,
Unless they release What was the character? Which one summons the jellyfish that heals? She's probably the only one that would make me replace a healer. Kuki Shinobu as a healer.
with paying
Yeah,
for the battle
Kokomi. Yeah,
pass,
thank
paying
you.
for the express pass,
Yeah, Kokomi.
playing the game,
I need a
giving the
healer
player retention,
to keep
the
myself alive
developers will
because I
never
do
take
dumb
notice
shit.
of this
Way too
and
many dumb
actually
shit
do
in game.
something to change the game. So I've been yapping for a
Plus
long
dual.
time here.
That
I'll
was a good
stop
pen.
yapping. I'm sure more
Welcome back,
information
Ancient
about
Frosty.
this stuff will come up.
It will, but I 1,000,000% agree.
Welcome back.
Vote with your time, vote with your wallet. You can't just say you want betterment for Genshin Impact and then do the exact opposite.
Wait,
Play
what
the
do you
game
mean do
once,
better?
stop and spend thousands of dollars. You just can't. And that's why it is so frustrating, is because these devs would have
I don't
the
know if you missed
opportunity
it,
to
but I
listen to
was
us,
just
but they
talking
just
about
view
like
us as
male character
mindless
physics in game
idiots.
in Genshin.
Because they know we're still going to consume. And it's a shame all of these people, not just content creators, players alike, who say this. And
Oh,
do
you
that.
meant
If you want the game to change,
for
you have to
Bloom?
give them a reason to.
Bloom thing?
And right now the reason just
Version?
isn't
Can
strong
you
enough.
even
It's
version
not.
with Bennett's ulti? Is it? There we go. So I'm very disappointed. Thank you, Tectone. Dude. The 20-minute video became an hour video. Am I freaking Asmon clone now? Holy shit. Anyway, thank you for the video, Tectone. Like the video.